And thank you again, Undersecretary, for being here. And I just want to maybe expand a little bit on the broadband issue. You know, I mentioned the bipartisan bill that we passed in my opening remarks, and you know that provided a drastic increase for resources available to the USDA Rural Development for broadband deployment. In contrast to the just 3% of broadband funds allocated under the American Rescue Act, Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, and the proposed Build Back Better was for broadband programs under the USDA's purview. And so I'm just kind of wondering, you know, the 2018 Farm Bill authorized a very similar program named Middle Mile Infrastructure Program to finance these types of programs or projects. But this program has yet to be appropriated for funding. And do you believe that the rural development would be better prepared to finance these projects and handle these projects for rural areas?
Well, I just thank you so much for your focus on broadband, and in your remarks as well as Ranking Member Thompson's remarks, the focus on partnerships that are crucial to get broadband done, whether it's on a local community scale, whether it's in Congress, whether it's between agencies. And because of the Ag Committee's investment in broadband for a long time, we have the skills that have allowed us to stand up the programs that have been established for us very quickly. Now, in terms of what the program looks like, we will certainly follow Congress's lead and do what you instruct us to do, and really eager to provide technical assistance on any questions you might have as you do that. But thank you for having such a bipartisan approach to it.
Thank you very much. And maybe switching gears, you mentioned funding availability for biofuels, infrastructure, and assistance related to pandemic losses, and I am grateful for that. Minnesota's 7th Congressional District is one of the top producers of biofuels in the country, and it is, in many cases, the main employer or source of economic activity in the town in which they operate. What are your thoughts regarding biofuels, not just as a source of low-carbon fuels, but as an economic generator in these rural communities, especially as we consider USDA's authorities and programs in the Farm Bill?
I was in Minnesota this past winter, and I was just struck by the pride of the farmers and the community for being part of this solution when it comes to taking on climate change. Also, the pride of the local market that it's created. I talked to someone who was both a local elected official and a banker who saw the impact it was having on their town. He was also a father who was hopeful that his daughter would be able to stay in this home because of the new job opportunities that are available. And I think that really speaks to exactly what you're talking about. I'm proud that USDA has invested $700 million in terms of providing support for those farmers and the experiences they had in the midst of COVID-19, and then another $100 million to build up that infrastructure that's crucial to delivering that climate-smart fuel close to home.
Thank you very much, Undersecretary, and I yield back.